Gentlemen over 60, take a moment and really hear this. If you wake up and your manhood feels weak or unresponsive, if those natural morning signs of strength have slowly faded away, it does not mean your best days are behind you. Aging did not steal your vitality. What you are experiencing is not failure. It is a pause. Your body has not given up on you. Those responses did not disappear forever. They simply went quiet. And like anything that has gone quiet, they can be awakened again with the right signal. The truth many men never hear is this: your system still knows what to do. It just needs the correct message to switch back on. I am Dr. Ada James, a board-certified urologist with over 10 years of experience helping men reclaim their confidence, intimacy, and sense of power. Not through harsh drugs or uncomfortable procedures, but through simple understanding of the body, intentional touch, and proper breathing. These are natural methods that work with your biology, not against it. Today, I'm going to show you 2 powerful pressure points that most men will go their entire lives without learning. When used correctly, these points help restore healthy blood flow, revive sensitivity, and bring back that strong morning response in a safe and lasting way. No fear, no force, just your body doing what it was designed to do. Before we begin, take a second to support this channel. Tap like, subscribe, and tell me where you are watching from. Men from all over the world are joining this conversation, and I want to hear your story too. Let me share something every man over 60 deserves to hear clearly. When morning strength fades away, it does not mean your manhood has disappeared. It means the signals that once flowed easily have gone quiet. Your body still knows what to do. Your nerves are still present. Your blood vessels still work. That part of you has not vanished. It is simply waiting for you to pay attention again. Here is what really happens over time. The channels that send blood and nerve messages slow down because they are rarely used. Think of it like a room in your home that has been locked for years. The wiring never left. The power was never cut. The switch just has not been touched in a long time. The second you flip it again, the lights come on without hesitation. That is how erections truly work. I remember a patient named Harold, 74 years old. He looked at me and said, "Doc, I am not even thinking about sex anymore. I just want to feel alive again." 3 weeks after using what I'm about to teach you, my phone rang. He said, "Dr. James, I woke up today and felt like myself again." That is the real truth about aging and erections. You are not damaged. You are not finished. You simply forgot how to turn the power back on. The first switch is located in a spot most men never think to pay attention to. Pressure point number 1 is called the perineum, often referred to as the root. It sits in the space between the scrotum and the anus, an area many men completely ignore throughout their lives. In Eastern traditions, this zone is known as the root of life. In Western medicine, it barely gets mentioned at all, yet this small area holds one of the strongest gateways to male vitality. There is a reason for that. This point functions like a control valve, helping regulate blood flow and nerve communication to the erectile tissue. When this region becomes tight, inactive, or forgotten, it works like a main water pipe being closed. Flow slows down, signals weaken. What sits directly beneath this point matters deeply. The bulbospongiosus muscle and the pudendal nerve live here, and both play a critical role in erection strength and sensation. To gently activate this area, sit down on a soft rolled towel or a small cushion. Position it carefully so it rests directly under this spot. That simple placement begins to wake the system back up. Slow your breathing and let each breath settle deep into your body. Allow yourself to sink into the pressure without resistance. There should be no strain and no discomfort, only calm attention and presence. After a short while, many men begin to notice warmth, light tingling, or a soft, rhythmic sensation. That is your neurovascular system coming back online. I remember Thomas, a 71-year-old veteran, who told me, "Doc, it felt like everything had gone dark down there." Just a few days into this simple practice, he called me back and said, "I can feel a pulse again. I actually feel alive." Those words stayed with me. That single moment changes everything. When a man feels even the faintest sign of life returning, his mindset shifts. Hopelessness gives way to belief. Doubt turns into quiet confidence. The body responds to that shift. As this valve opens, blood begins to flow naturally, nerves start communicating again, and your manhood remembers its purpose. You are not trying to build something new. You are bringing back what has always belonged to you. Pressure point number 2 is known as the femoral pathway, what I like to call the highway. This point follows the inner fold of your thigh, right where the leg connects to the lower abdomen. It is an area most men ignore completely, yet it plays a massive role in male vitality. Beneath this narrow line sit two crucial systems: the femoral artery, which delivers blood to the entire lower body, and the femoral nerve, responsible for carrying signals throughout the pelvic region. When these pathways stiffen or become restricted, often from long hours of sitting or years of low movement, the pelvis slowly loses its energy and responsiveness. I remember Earl, a 68-year-old truck driver, who laughed and said, "Doc, my thighs are just for walking. They have nothing to do with erections." I smiled and told him, "Give me 2 weeks." He began gently tracing along his inner thigh, applying light pressure wherever he noticed tightness, while keeping his breathing slow and deep. After 1 week, he said, "This feels strange, but there's warmth again, like something is finally moving." 2 weeks later, he called and said, "Dr. James, I am waking up with strength I thought I had lost forever." This point does far more than support healthy blood flow. It restores something deeper: confidence. When a man reconnects with the strength in his lower body, he reconnects with who he is at his core. His energy returns, his posture changes, his quiet sense of dignity comes back. That internal shift alone can be life-changing. Erections rely on two systems working together. Blood must move freely, and nerve signals must travel clearly. When either one slows down, morning strength fades. Not because desire is gone, but because the conversation between the brain and the body has weakened over time. The connection becomes faint. The message arrives late or not at all. That is where these two pressure points matter. The perineum works like a release valve, allowing blood and nerve signals to flow again. The femoral pathway opens the main arterial route into the pelvic region. When both pathways wake up, communication is restored. And when communication returns, the body does what it was always built to do. It rises again, naturally and without force. To make these changes last, 3 simple daily habits matter. The first is deep belly breathing for 5 minutes each day. Slow, intentional breathing increases nitric oxide, helping blood vessels relax and open. The second is morning hydration. 1 glass of warm water after waking supports circulation and helps blood move more easily through the body. The third is reducing sugar at night. Lower sugar intake protects blood vessels and supports stronger, more reliable erections. When these habits are combined with the 2 pressure points, the result is lasting vitality. Harold, 74 years old, told me, "I woke up and felt alive again for the first time in 10 years." Stories like this remind us of an important truth. Your body never forgets how to function. It only waits for your attention. Beginning today, set aside 5 calm minutes each morning just for yourself. Use light, steady pressure on your perineum and along the inner thigh pathway. Breathe slowly, stay present, and focus on what you feel rather than forcing anything. Over the next few weeks, many men begin to notice warmth returning, followed by renewed strength. This is not luck. It is your body responding. You are not damaged. You are not beyond your best years. Your body still responds when you give it attention and care. If this message helped you, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with another man who may need to hear this today. I am Dr. Ada James, and remember, aging does not mean the end of vitality. If this helped you, tap like, share it with a friend who could benefit, and make sure you subscribe to Dr. Ada James. See you in the next one.